The
So
Jazz.
last year, let me try to walk you in a little bit. Last year, the Jazz 31-51. Obviously, started the year out pretty good, I guess you can say, relative to them and their team. They finished the year going 2 for 8 in their last 10 games. Pretty much tanked the rest of the way out. Got a lot of good young assets on that team. Um, I'm really just passing to you, honestly. I'm gonna chime in after. But the Utah Jazz, bro, what do you think is next for them?
GM
Be,
was
int-
pissed at that start, boy. I ain't gonna
be
hold you.
interested to see what they do with Walker. No, it was weird because they were talking about they want 2 firsts for him, and he plays summer league. So I don't know quite how to assess that asset. I know there's some people's thoughts about his limitations defensively, like moving his feet, whatever. But still a good rim protector. I think somebody to trade for him. A lot of good young guards over there. I think they have a solid. I think they're missing another guy, and I think Cooper Flag can be that guy, or anybody in the top 5 of that draft next year. So it's going to be interesting because Laurie, I feel like they can win the same amount or around the same amount of games they did last year. It's just a matter of if that's going to be low enough to be in good lottery odds. So somebody like Laurie coming back, can they just get him on board for 1 year tanking? Like, it's a weird, like, he wanted to resign, he got his money, or it looks like he's going to get his money, right? Did he get paid already or no? Can't remember. I just know that.
Yeah, he got his extension.
Yeah, because they waited the extra day and then they did it after so he can get traded this season. So that tells me that they told him, look, we're going to punt this year and then after that we're going to compete. That's how I'm reading that because there's really no other way to read it unless they're just going to wait and trade him the next offseason, which, again, it don't really make much sense to me because they could have traded him and got him something good for him this offseason. So I think they're punting. And then after that, if they get a top 5 pick in a loaded draft next year, probably one of the more loaded draft classes in the past 10, 15 years at the top 6, 7, 8. They can actually be good after that. They have good assets. Big man room is not bad. Guards aren't bad. Yeah, they can be okay next year if they follow that route. But this 28 to 31 win pick later in the lottery potentially, if you ping pong balls don't fall your way thing, that's not the way to go. They need to tank all the way.
Thank you, brother. Hold on, I'm typing to Ari real quick. Thank you for that kickoff. I do agree with you. I see a world where they're within the same ballpark that they were this season, 31-51. Again, similar to the Wizards, but they actually have a quote-unquote star player on their roster, and Lauri Markkanen. The similarities come from a young asset point. Keontae George is a guy that they love. They started to start him a lot last year. You also draft Isaiah.
They got cut. Yeah,
one of the top point guards in the draft this past year. Taylor Hendricks and Bryce Sensabaugh, Cody Williams, Walker, all these guys with Flip. All these guys were first round picks for them within the last 2 years. Flip was second, actually. I think Flip was second.
He's early second.
All these guys was.
What's I keep forgetting niggas' contracts. What's John Collins' contract?
He's up after, or he's got a club option after next year. I'm looking at it now. 26.58 this year.
What's his number?
26.58 both years.
Yeah, he could get traded if it's a club
option.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, well, it's kind of the same angle with the Wizards for me with Jazz. They're gonna come trade deadline. They're gonna try and see what they can get for people like Kessler, Clarkson, Sexton, Collins, and just tank the rest of the season.
So hold on, this is the team that can make a plan.
No.
Hell no.
No.
What the hell?
They can do the little fake.
I think you got a better shot for 15th than 10.
They can do this.
That's how you disappointed me, bro. Don't ever give Ev no easy ass trap like that again, bro.
Wait, what happened?
That easy ass trap you set for Josiah earlier, bro. Don't. God, my nigga just walked into that.
He walked right into that one.
I thought he was gonna leave out the Lakers or something. He left out the
who you
left out the
Grizzlies.
What are you guys talking about?
He left out OKC.
What are you guys talking about?
Josiah little cool your ass earlier.
Oh, he said the Utah Jazz again this year?
He
Yeah,
said they
no, I
could
was
make a
going to say
play.
that again. Didn't he say that
He
last
said they
year?
would make the
He
play.
said it last year.
He said they were going to be a playoff team though last year.
But
No,
it
he
made
said-
more
no,
Bro,
sense.
he gonna
he
say
said
it every year
playoff.
until it happen. Fuck you talking about.
That's crazy. Damn, 2 years in a row with Utah, man. Shout out. He might be a.
His
Remember,
little
and he
initial
was-
response
remember,
to
and
Ev
he
was
was-
so confident
he
too.
was,
That shit funny.
Byron, you know
he was
gonna say that
running
shit till it
laps
happen,
too.
Byron. He gonna be a
Early in the season 2, he was running laps because I think they kind of were there.
He gonna run laps at
I
the
was
6
like,
games this year too.
it's
He-
too
he-
early.
They go
They're
two
gonna be
Byron
4
and
and 2.
laps is some funny shit.
They're gonna be 4 and 2.
He would be like,
Oh
I
my
told
God, the
y'all.
Jazz. Ah.
He would be like,
I
I
don't
told
know.
y'all.
The West is way too thick for the Utah.
They might
Jazz.
not be
Plus
top
it's-
12, bro.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
don't
Man,
know.
no, they might be the 15th team this year. I ain't gonna lie. They
Nah, Blazers
Nah,
just, bro.
Utah.
Don't fret.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
you think? I think Portland. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You think Portland what?
Portland has a way better roster than that. What the fuck?
Then what?
Who
Than the
Portland
Utah
got?
Jazz.
That's comparing shit and shit.
Who
Way
Portland
better.
got?
I mean,
Who Portland got?
Scoot, Anfrey, Denny, Jeremiah
Who?
Grant, and DeAndre.
You mean a bunch of people? You mean
Like
A bunch
Scoot
of
just-
you mean a bunch of people that need the ball?
Like Scoot
you
just
A bunch
stand.
of
a bunch of
rejects,
mid
bro.
with compared to one superstar.
Somebody
with
said they
Fortune
got
around him.
Donovan
But
Clingan.
like
too.
they
not.
fit, but they fit better though.
And they have a
Do they?
way better coach. The Jazz do.
I
10
will say-
times better.